Hey everybody, hello, hello. How are you? Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today I am reaching out to all of the parents of teens that are worried about your teens lying, specifically if your teens are lying about studying. So if you have ever worried or thought or know that your teen has lied when it comes to school, be sure to tap that like button for me. Be sure to drop the word yes down below. Okay, I want to talk to you about what we can do about that to make it not happen any longer. And for those of you that are watching, and if I don't look very normal colored, I'm sorry, evidently my camera is having some issues. So before we jump into this video, do you know I have a Facebook group called Students Aiming for A's? Would love to have you. All you have to do is click the link in the description to join us. So let's decide how we know your teens are lying. Well, I can tell you that there are some things you can do to kind of test your kids' knowledge and know that they've actually done some studying. The first is to quiz them. You can take their study guide. You can have a quiz that you know is going to have the content that they're going to be tested on and just see if your kid can answer the questions. That is definitely one way to see if your teen actually knows the material and has actually studied it. Okay. Another way is for them to tell you the information. Okay. You ask them, hey, what have you learned? Or hey, what's this test about? And see what they tell you. The only problem with that method is they can tell you something that sounds great, and if it's not a material or topic that you know a lot about, or maybe forgotten about, or maybe you just don't feel like you can really tell if it's real information, if it's accurate information, it's not going to be the best way to do this. Okay. Now, I have other parents that are watching this, and this might be you, that are thinking, if the grades are good, then I'm not worried about them lying. If I see that they passed the test, they got an awesome grade, then I'm happy. And so I'm happy that you're happy. But the whole point of my tutoring business, my study coaching business, is to help your teens realize that learning is really awesome, that it's really fun, it's very valuable, and absolutely most importantly is that study skills are life skills. Okay, so even if your teen does really well on the quiz that you give them, if he does really well on that final in that class, that does not mean your teen knows how to study. So hang with me for another minute or two as we talk about this idea of lying and studying even more. Before I do, got an awesome upcoming event called Love to Learn. If you want to know more about it, I'm posting updates in my Facebook group. Okay. I'm also going to be going live here on Facebook and YouTube, just like I am now, with updates. So make sure you're a follower in my business page and on my YouTube channel. So let's go back to this concept here, guys. You're wondering, okay, so my kid comes home with a great grade on a test, but you're telling me, Jessica, I don't know if he knows how to study. Well, the easiest way here is to essentially give your child some new information. Give your teen, a passage to read, a book to read, something that you're interested in, that your teen's interested in, because you can build that connection there, that relationship that's so important. But then ask your kid to tell you some information. So again, you can create a quiz yourself, moms or dads. You can have a simple discussion, say later that day, later that week. And what you're doing there is you're seeing if you can give your teen some information that he can then learn. Okay, because remember we talked about in a previous video, learning is the product, studying is the process. So really when your child is studying, we're figuring out, does your teen know how to take this information and basically learn it? Okay. And learning means so many different things, actually like reciting it, memorizing it, let alone applying it to other things, let alone actually like adapting that information and using it for multiple purposes. Okay. So that is just one way for you to see, does your teen really know how to study and in essence, really know how to learn? So obviously school might not be that simple. There's going to be the whole idea of different classes, different topics, different ways of being instructed that you're not going to be able to cover, moms and dads that are watching. But just know that you've got to know if your teen is really studying. Okay, the whole point of this video is for you to realize that your teen says he studied, He might not have, he might have actually studied, and the grade that he brings home on his report card, whether it's for the whole class, whether it's for one particular test, does not tell the whole story. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. I hope this clears up this idea, this concern of lying. If you've got more questions about does your teen study, is he actually doing it when he says it, join me in my group so I can answer those questions, and be sure to join us at the event coming up here in February so you can learn even more about learning and why your teen might or might not love school. So thanks for watching. Have a great night. And remember, click the link in the description, answer a couple questions, and join me in the Facebook group, Students Aiming for A's. Bye now.